My main drive behind making this film was to make a film about the skinhead culture, and especially because the films that have kind of come before it, Romper, Stomper and American History X, have only really shown kind of one negative side of that culture. And obviously I grew up, was a very young skinhead in the early 80s, but I actually saw both sides, and I saw the true skinhead culture for me, which is born out of a love of Jamaican Trojan reggae music. I think the skinheads as being an ideal army recruit. If you looked at the skinheads with the boots, the jeans, the braces, they looked mean and they looked aggressive. So you can understand why people sort of preyed on that culture, because you had almost like a ready-made army. I hung around with a gang of skinheads that initially they were into all, obviously the fashion of being a skinhead, the original Trojan reggae music, Toots and the Maytals, Symarip, Desmond Decker, the Upsetters. They sort of put me in touch with all the original music from the late 60s, and we're listening to the Oi music of the time, which people mistake Oi music for being racist when it was never racist. It was, basically my story.
Sean, I'm Woody, mate. Nice to meet you. That there's Milky, my main man. Kukie's a bit of a nutcase, don't wind him up. That's Kez, he's pretty chilled out, he'd be alright. And this fat idiot's Gadget.
Where there's a lack of money, there tends to be great characters. If you've got very little and the nature of your entertainment is about being together in pubs, and that sort of rough and tumble of being working class, if everyone had £10 million in the bank, the world wouldn't be such a colourful place.
There's 3.5 million unemployed out there, and that fact yet sends us on a fucking phony war.
Look up! My fucking dad died in that war!
Sean, are you okay?